Hi everyone, this is Pete Swartz in Lancaster, Ohio. I have something I need to tell you about city water. We've talked about it before, but I'm going to tell you how bad it really is. Um, I drink I drink this water here, and you can see where it's got the pH is 8.88, and it comes naturally from Iceland. You know where the ice and minerals and all that's in there. So the city water has at the most a high 5 or a 6 pH level. To be a neutral is a 7. And we need water in our body. We're 70% water. And we cannot have 70% of city water in our body or we're going to get cancerous and die because it is acidic. It's acid to the body. Now, this is what I drink. I make my own water also with a high pH in it, which is a lot of minerals and vitamins that you need for your body. Uh, City water does not have that. So to show you how much city water you're getting, we're going to have some pictures up on the screen in the back here. But every soft drink, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, all colas, all beer, all any liquid that is sold in Kroger's or any grocery store, out of hundreds and hundreds of cans of this and that and juices, fruit juices, uh, you name it, every one of those items is made with city water. Every one of them. And if you're not drinking at least, I'd say at least a half a gallon of water with a high pH in it, because the high pH, it's for your nails, for your hair, for your skin, and your eyes. It naturally, takes care of all that and wrinkles, and so women, they use face creams and everything out on your faces, but if you put what you need on the inside, it will show on the outside. We're putting acid in our bodies. I mean, literally putting acid in our bodies, and we're trying to get all this facial stuff done in the skin and the nails and hair. Well, it's hard to get it when you're putting acid inside. So if you put a high pH water, but you also have to have the water source. Never drink water that says purified water unless it says where the source is, like the spring water, well water, um, ice lake water, volcanic water. 9 times out of 10, if it's just got purified water on there, folks, you're drinking city water out in a bottle. They take it out of the tap, put it in a bottle, and sell it to you. And that's bad. You don't want that. So the water is the most important thing that you could do, because you 70% water. People get diabetes. I'll tell you a secret. China cures diabetes. America makes diabetes, and they do not cure it. There's a cure for it. Well, for one thing, you go to the hospital in China. I lived in China 7 years. First thing they do is hook you to an IV and they put water in you. 9 times out of 10, every time you get sick, because you don't have the proper amount of water in your body. And that is the number one thing, is your 70% water. So good pure water with from a well, from a spring, from ice, from anywhere but city water, and it has to have a high pH balance to it, because we're neutral is a 7, so you need higher than a 7 to have your good skin, eyes, hair, and all that come out. So it's very important, especially to women. You think they would be drinking that water like that all the time. Um, but every juice you buy in the grocery store is made with city water. Now, I'm going to tell you what, there's a plan to that. You think that was by accident? No, no, no. Listen, the Democratic Party has been poisoning the American people for 100 years. For 100 years, they've been poisoning the Americans. They have their own agenda, and Healthy Americans is not one of them. To prove the fact is, the Democratic Party pushes for um, welfare and all that. That's all good if somebody needs it, but guess what? Those people stay on welfare forever, and their kids grow up and they're on welfare and they're on well. So they literally they keep them on all anybody who needs. Sometimes people need help, but you don't keep them there. You give them a hand up and you help them on their way. But the Democratic Party keeps their finger on you for a vote. All those people vote. All the black people used to vote all Democrat. Why? Because they helped them. You thought they were helping you. That's a trick. They were hurting you. Trust me. The Republican Party is the one that everyone needs to vote for. Democratic Party is the Satanist party, the Antichrist party. So don't get me started on that anymore, but it makes me crazy thinking about that. But the water is very important, and just don't drink city water anymore, folks. And another thing, I like going to a restaurant. I like drinking coffee. And I'll tell you what, every cup of coffee you drink in the city is made with city water. Every iced tea you make at a restaurant is made with city water. All the food you eat is made with city water. So I'm thinking I'd like to get something to President Trump. Cities all need to the coffee, all the juices they prepare in the restaurant should be made with something else besides city water. I know his administration is trying to take the fluoride from the water. Yeah, fluoride is one thing, but there's 100 things in there that's wrong. For one, it's acid. The water is acid because it's below a 7. And I don't like I love drinking coffee, but I don't like drinking it in town and the food in town because it's all made with city water. So I'm hoping somebody come to put something together and stop all that city water drinking because it's not good for you and it's killing our kids. Another thing, that water, every school system, especially the younger kids, they all drink water from the fountain. That should not be city water. It was designed over 100 years ago to take control and hurt the people in this country, Democratic Party. But I'll talk some more about this water stuff later. I got 4 or 5 videos to do here. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and I could talk forever on this water because it is the most important thing you could possibly do for your body. Everything depends on that water. Diabetes, you can eat sugar, you can eat all that stuff and sweets and stuff to a point, but you have to drink that kind of water and it flush your system. It takes the sugars out of your system when you drink a bunch of water. If you don't drink any water and you keep eating that, you're going to get diabetes. So they cure it in China. Here they use it for a money maker. They make money off of you by keeping you sick with diabetes and plus other elements with cancers and stuff like that here in this country. And we are not the country to be in. I hope President Trump makes a lot of changes and stuff. I know he's busy right now. War is going on, but man, somebody's got to help the kids, help us. With that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you.